person for Gardner-Webb to begin this. So glad you're alongside from Castle Coliseum. We are underway. ACC basketball on ACC Network. Extra ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Hokies with the first possession.
You see a little matchup defense by Gardner-Webb. Coach Williams described it as a matchup with man-to-man principles. They will scramble and really give good effort.
Baker with the turnaround off the back of the rim. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Hokies.
Kilah Freelon had a double-double in her first game for Coach Duffy. Missed the second game, but back in the starting lineup here tonight.
Great to see her back in uniform, and good pass inside again to Karis Baker. And that one rolls off. Look and scrum for the ball down low. Gardner-Webb had a chance at it, still working at it. Held ball possession to the Runnin Bulldogs.
I did not have scrum on my bingo card for this early in the game.
Battling inside our officials, of course, Ashley Gloss, Brian Burnett, and Ryan Durham.
Good veteran crew here.
First chance at the Bulldogs offense. That's a look at Michaela Leggett, one of the starters for Coach Williams.
Virginia Tech will play man-to-man, heavy in the gaps.
There's a trap outside from Freelon. The drive inside is way too hard, and Freelon rips down the rebound.
Yeah, O'Funnion, the UMES transfer, has gotten off to a good start for Coach Williams also.
Daley feeds it to Nelson. Low blocks. The ball is blocked away underneath the basket, but a foul against the Runnin Bulldogs.
Yeah, Nelson with the good high-low pass right there.
Looks like
Quick
it's a
ball
first
reversal.
O'Funnion down low.
Really nice pass into Freelon. Freelon can really run the floor. Hokies have some extremely fast players from end to end. You'll see Layla Wells later, Samyha Suffren later, but I don't know if anybody's any faster than Freelon.
How great is it to have a big that can be that quick, Matt?
Oh, yeah, beat people down the floor, and also the little things like getting to loose balls, tracking down those loose balls that the defense knocks away.
Hokies with the first point. Gardner-Webb again looking for their first field goal. And we've got an illegal screen on the shot attempt for Leggett. It's an offensive foul. Here's a look at Coach Duffy. Marquette and Miami, Ohio before coming to Blacksburg. 21 wins last season for the Hokies.
Yeah, averages over 20 for her career. And the transfer, Mel Daley with the mid-range jump shot.
Jalen Acker has the basketball left side for the Dogs. The crossover for Amina Gray goes to the 10 and lays it up and in.
Yeah, Coach Williams really likes Amina Gray, came back. A really good three-point shooter, but you saw her quickness right there.
Nice tap away steal there from Camille Henriksen.
Little three-quarter court pressure bothered the Hokies that time.
Leggett feeds it to Gray on the right side. There's Daley right on her. The long three from the top of the key splashes home again.
Oh, really nice shot by Acker. First thing I wrote about her, three-point threat. And when they scored, they get to set that press up.
Yeah, with that three now, she leads the team in made threes in this young season. Wenzel trying to answer with a three that rims out. And the Bulldogs get the care for Leggett. Gardner-Webb, as I talked about, lost to Mercer 61-56 in their last game. Had some chances in the couple last minutes to win that game.
The Runnin Bulldogs don't run a lot. It'll be situational fast breaks for them.
Menendez with the long three that goes off to the right side. Nelson with the rebound. She'll lead the break. Handoff. And there is Daley with the lay-in on the left side.
The Northwestern transfer, really good in the open floor. You saw her shoot the mid-range and then run the floor and get the layup in transition for Coach Duffy.
Leggett shake and bake down low. Trying to get it to Henriksen. They got a foul against the Hokies against Freelon. Here's a stutter step and the top of the key three for Acker.
Yeah,
transfer from Furman.
Wins a little bit late, and then in transition, again, Nelson with the assist to Daley.
Just give you an example of how great a passer Nelson is you feed it to your teammate in stride.
Exactly.
Just like a football quarterback to a wide receiver.
It's like Bo Nix, right?
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's a tough time on the long passes, though. Nelson gets it. That shot no good. Rebound inside. Freelon, and she lays it in.
That's what I was talking about, that athleticism. She came from outside the lane to get that ball and put it back in before anybody else had moved.
Kilah Leggett, the freshman from South Carolina, back it in. Here comes the Freelon trap at the top of the key.
Nice job doing that ball screen by Virginia Tech.
Walker picks up her dribble. Ball's knocked away, and it's a steal for the Hokies.
Nelson, great hands.
Crossover dribble down the lane she goes. Nobody stops her. Rebound. That one can't go for Freelon, and still the ball is loose. Pinpoint opportunities there.
Frenetic action.
Walker almost walks. Down low, high low, and the long jumper from Leggett.
Really nice job. Combo guard, three-point range. 2 for 9 coming into the game from long range, but shot that ball with confidence.
Into the corner. Suffren, reverse lay it.
Did we talk about her speed?
It's an example right there.
A great first step.
Kilah Leggett again. Trinity Collegiate in their scholastic experience, and a foul. Away from the ball. Mel Daley will pick up the personal. Coach Williams, Terry Williams, 143 wins at Georgetown, 140 at Auburn, was an assistant at Penn State where she played, and now she's back coaching in Boiling Springs.
Yeah, she was extremely appreciative of getting another chance to be a head coach, and really thanks the world of the folks at Gardner-Webb who gave her this opportunity. So many times head coaches, when they get let go, they don't get another chance, and here she is as a head coach at Gardner-Webb.
Here's a look at Leggett again, driving inside against Baker. The tough shot, hard to do over the 6'2" Karras. Wenzel sets up the three from the right side, rims out on the right, and a battle for the rebound out of bounds off of the Bulldogs.
Hokies have a size advantage down low. They have not been able to really take advantage of that yet.
Inbound for Wenzel on the baseline. Floats it out for Baker, and she quickly turns around and money in the bank.
That left-handed shot is so smooth. Played a little different role. Played more on the wing earlier in her career.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. And that's a look at Henriksen, and here comes Leggett. And the Bulldogs try to get something going to start the second, and that's not the way to do it. Here's a breakaway chance. Sophie Swanson goes all the way through. The ball's tapped out of bounds back to the Runnin Bulldogs. You like the idea there, but it just didn't quite get the layup to go underneath the basket.
Got the turnover. You want to convert it. Nice hustle by Gardner-Webb to get back and contest that layup by Sophie Swanson.
You talked about those offensive rebounds, Max. 7-2 advantage for the Hokies in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's that size finally rearing its head for Virginia Tech.
Walker with the handoff for Acker. She had a good start to this game. Henriksen back for Nyla.
Nice execution, but Virginia Tech defended it well.
Menendez will try to drive all the way through, too hard off the glass, and Swanson another board. Ball stripped away. Walker, 2-on-2, stutter step. But you can see the size difference. It makes it hard for the Bulldogs to complete the transition.
Yeah, and sometimes even if they get open, they really don't get an uncontested shot because of the length of Virginia Tech's defenders.
Now the feed is inside. Henriksen turning and facing, and that was easily crushed by Freelon out of bounds.
Yeah, that size again, long arms, athleticism. I don't think she left the ground to block that shot.
Watch the length here
Good position.
from
Keep your feet
God.
moving.
with the left hand.
And a nice job of not swatting down and getting the foul called.
3 on the shot clock. Trying to get in baseline. That's going to be tough way out there with only 2 on the shot clock. You got to fire the one. Walker gets a good piece of the rim, but not enough. And a rebound for Kilah. Freelon calling for that ball in the post up.
Yeah, again, the size advantage. You know she wants to do that. Nice.
It's a good look, just like with Baker. Freelon with that mid-range jumper left side.
Very calm. Turn around, had space.
Runnin Bulldogs looking for something here in the start of the second, and that's the way to do it. A great underneath play from Walker. Quickly the other way, though. Freelon on the breakaway. Nelson delivering again.
Yeah, that's what she did on opening night. Beat the opponent down the floor. She can fly. That was after a made basket.
Walker there looking on the low blocks. Calling for it is Hendrickson. Acker another 3. That one's back rimming, and the rebound underneath controlled again. Freelon got a piece of it for Nelson. Again, quickly up for Swanson. The 3 a little bit short.
And look who gets it.
Freelon again, 94 feet to get to that ball. Already 10 rebounds. And there is a good look inside that doesn't go. 10 rebounds in less than 13 minutes?
It's amazing. It really is.
Making the pathway easy to a double-double. Leggett has it up the right side. Kayla Martin.
Nice job on the ball screen. Disrupted
again,
the offense.
Leggett has it stripped away. Good save in bounds by Swanson, and off to the races for Mackey. Rebound underneath is blocked away. Nelson's got a chance at it again. We've got a kick.
Good hands on defense by Mackey Nelson. Here's the inbounds play. You got to get up on her. 10 feet away. You got to have a hand up. Freelon says, thank you very much.
7 points and 11 rebounds already.
Nelson got her hand on that ball on the other end. Couldn't convert down here, but Freelon kept it alive for Virginia Tech again with that 11th rebound that you mentioned.
Drive inside Wenzel. Off the glass, no good, but it looks like Acker got a piece of her arm. Kilah Freelon, Denver, Colorado, and Mullen High School. Texas Tech transfer. Look at the numbers. We're not even halfway through the second quarter.
Played in this building in the postseason tournament last year against the Hokies and said, I think I'd like to play there.
And here is Wenzel, as you talked about. Her free throw prowess continuing that. She had 18.6 rebounds and an assist in the win over Loyola.
What a weapon.
– 16-point advantage early for the Hokies at Castle. O'Funnion's back in with the 2 fouls. They can't waste any more time.
Yeah, getting too much separation here.
Here is Acker, and bounces around 3 times and drops through for a tray. What a play. Into the front court driving and trying to get a chance is Layla Wells, but she is fouled as she goes down. Acker is slow to get up.
That was an amazing shot. How many times did that bounce?
Feels like at least 3 times. Shows you how balanced the rims here at Castle are.
I agree.
That is amazing.
Great camera work, folks. That's super.
Here comes Wenzel inbound left baseline. Wells has it out. Suffren around the horn, gets it back. Layla will try the 3 off the side of the backboard. O'Funnion rebound. 4 minutes in, second quarter. Virginia Tech has doubled up the score. That's a look at Leggett. Gets it over for Gray and does not draw iron. And this will be a chance again for the Hokies to run. Suffren fires it over to Wenzel's wide open for three. And she nails it again.
Return to favor. Wenzel found her earlier, and Suffren with the skip pass.
First three of the ball game for the Hokies, 1 for 10. Still have a huge lead. Leggett has it. She'll set up a three. O'Funyon right in the paint, got a good chance. And a nice scoop rebound for Karras. Carly has it over to Baker. A three from the baseline right. Suffren can't get to the go, but another offensive rebound. This from Trent. That one somehow doesn't go in. Knocked out of bounds. Back to Gardner-Webb, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Virginia Tech starting the cruise control here. Walker has it to Powell. Acker knocked away by Wenzel, gets it back. Kilah Leggett, 10 on the shot clock. Acker dials up a three, top of the key, and nails it again.
She can bounce it off the rim. She can throw it off the backboard.
That is 3 three-pointers tonight. Karras Baker trying to add one to the Virginia Tech score. Hustle by Walker in the corner. Great job by her teammate as well, Powell, to get the possession back for the Runnin Bulldogs. Shake and bake from Leggett. Not a good look for Walker. Daley's right there. Walker will fire from the left side, can't get it to go, and a struggle for Gardner-Webb to get the offense going. They have to do a lot of isolation.
Yeah, Virginia Tech has picked up the defense too since those first few minutes.
Nia Trent gets it to Wenzel. Baker fires it out for Suffren. Too hard on the three. Daley underneath, tried to dribble it, but retains possession, and now Wenzel dials up another three, this time from the right side.
Just a good-looking shot for the redshirt junior out of San Antonio, Texas.
She's into double figures now for Virginia Tech, 11.
She had a great first half against Loyola the other night, and then Karras Baker picked things up in the second half.
Ball goes out of bounds, not a good pass. You saw just a moment ago those second chance points, 13-0 for the Hokies. And a bad pass from the Bulldogs, and that's not the turnovers Coach Williams wants to see 30 feet from the bucket.
Yeah, and again, that was length causing that problem, being in the passing lane.
Gail Peterson against that 1-2-2.
Extended it a little bit that time.
Wenzel with a nice fake, gets it inside. Freelon almost got that one to go. We got a foul on the rebound.
Freelon almost got it to go, almost got another rebound. That was that Moses Malone trick. Missed the shot so you can get that rebound.
Stuff the stat sheet. Freelon does pick up her second personal. And with 2.5 remaining till the halftime break, Gardner-Webb got the possession back for Powell. O'Funyon trying to seal down low, gets her own rebound and one for O'Funyon.
Really nice play. And Gardner-Webb has executed their offense, gotten the ball sometimes where they wanted to get it, but again, the Virginia Tech length, size, quickness has kept them from getting quality shots. Really nice play by O'Funyon to follow her own shot up.
6 rebounds for the Maryland Eastern Shore transfer.
Sort of came home, the Raleigh native.
Obviously had trouble this year at the line, 0 for 4 against Mercer. And that one caroms off. Hokies try to transition even off the missed free throw. Around the horn they go. In the corner, the long three for Baker. Another offensive board suffered. Baker again, tried again, three. And O'Funyon dials a 7th rebound.
Hokies with a couple good looks that time.
Leggett for Rafferty Powell. She's from New Zealand. Baker picks her up. The three-point arc. 10 on the shot clock again. Leggett to O'Funney, but it's knocked away by the Hokies. O'Funney gets it back. Now 3 on the clock. Leggett, the step back 3 off the glass and in.
A couple off the glass. Desperation shots.
Coast to coast goes Suffren, and once again, the speed of the Hokies nets an opportunity at the line.
Yeah, and again, Gardner-Webb has consistently gotten back fairly well, but that speed is just too much to keep up with.
Hokies 4 of 5 at the line. Leggett out and Walker back in for Coach Williams. Suffren, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals against Loyola. Taking a look at our ACC Network Friday night men's basketball doubleheader. Cameron Boozer in 4th-ranked Duke hosts the Sycamores from Indiana State at 7. Then Caleb Wilson in number 18, North Carolina hosts North Carolina Central. Both games are available on the all-new ESPN app. $1:14 remaining until halftime for Gardner-Webb, trying to chip away at this lead of 13 for the Hokies. Kayla Martin waiting. Here comes the screen attempt. 5 on the shot clock. Karis Baker rolls right through it. The fadeaway for Walker is in and out. Big rebound down low. Kayla Martin puts it home.
That's really nice. She went and got that ball. Did not play the other night against Mercer. Good to have that athleticism back
Wide
in there.
open, Suffren 3. You can't do that. Samyha Suffren from the right side.
Hokies have started heating up a little bit from long range. Still a low percentage on the game, though, partner.
Every little bit helps to regain that confidence from outside the arc. Under 30 seconds, ball's out of bounds. Crowd wanted the call, but it'll stay with the Runnin Bulldogs.
Mackie Nelson again knocking the ball away. She gets her hands on more balls on the defensive end. Deflects passes, steals. And you haven't seen it yet, but she'll take a charge on a freight train.
Powell with the step back, 6 on the shot clock. Walker's got to hurry. See if she sees it, tries the crossover against Karis Baker. That's a tough shot. It's short, 10 seconds left. Time for another shot for Nelson, and they drive down low. There is a good chance underneath the basket and a foul with 2 seconds left. 3 chances for the Hokies in the paint.
Yeah, if you're Coach Duffy, you love that. You got out in transition, got a decent look, but you got 2 more chances with the offensive rebounds.
Amani Jenkins will go to the line for the Hokies. Zacher comes back in. Coach Williams hoping for one more 3 opportunity before the break.
Hokies with 13 second chance points already.
Freshman from Johnston, Iowa. Very good free throw stroke there to extend the lead. 15-point lead with 2 seconds left. The rebound underneath, and what a huge play from Karis Baker as the horn sounds.
The veteran alert, went, got it, knew there wasn't any time left, threw it zone, which bothered Virginia Tech a little bit toward the end of the first half.
Passing around for the wide open 3 in the corner. Doesn't go for Baker. Ball tapped out of bounds off of the Hokies.
Yeah, nice job by Acker right there, battling on the backside for that rebound. Gardner-Webb with a chance to score the first basket of the second half.
Michaela Leggett again running point for Coach Williams. Amina Gray. Heavy pressure from Daley. In the corner, Menendez with the long 3-pointer.
Yeah, and the quick release.
6 trays now for the Bulldogs.
She was 1 for 8 from 3 coming into this game, but the reputation of a really good shooter.
Baseline jumper for Freelon. Baker gets it back and nails the jumper from the left side.
She got a really nice looking jump shot, doesn't she? Another assist for Nelson also.
Racking them up like she did with the 11 in the last game and averaging 9 coming in. Menendez heat check. And that one bounces off, and there's another rebound for Freelon, one away from a career high. Baker on the low block, seals close to a three-point play, but she'll go to the line, drawing the foul.
Yeah, when she got here, she was just a catch-and-shoot perimeter player, but she has really diversified her skill set, can post up. We saw her with the big offensive rebound at the end of the first half, really expanding her game.
Coach Duffy working so hard with her to catch and go. That spin move, electric, and it's just not much when you can seal with that type of length down low against your opponent.
Yeah, and I love left-handed shooters.
She's got a great stroke, just like her dad. 8:35 left here in the third, just underway second half. Hokies and the Runnin Bulldogs from Castle. So glad you're alongside ACC Network Extra.
Yep, Ben Baker, longtime NBA star.
Here's a look at Leggett on the low blocks. A seal this time for Funyun. She gets the rebound and she puts it home.
I can't tell you how much she has improved. Of course, I saw her 4 years ago.
But that's good. She's worked so hard.
Really has. That was a nice play.
And there's a long three from Wenzel. Another offensive rebound, and Freelon has tied her career high. Daley the miss, Baker the rebound, and another offensive board. Second chance points for the Hokies.
Okay, the theme continues.
Coach Williams calling out the offensive play. Menendez left side from Acker. Wenzel trying to prevent that open three.
Wenzel did a nice job of taking up that space so she couldn't get a good look.
There's the ball screen again from Freelon. Steal. Carly Wenzel looking ahead, driving herself, under control, lays it up, doesn't get it to go, but again, will draw a chance at the free throw line.
There's the mid-range shot. Watch Baker coming all the way from the wing to get that ball and put it back in.
It's the 1-2-2 matchup. Sometimes it's hard to find a player to box out, and there was no one boxing out on the baseline there.
Yeah, certainly a matchup defense. The blockout responsibilities are a little bit vague sometimes, but again, the Hokies are bigger at every position too.
It's a 1 for 2.
And I know we've talked a lot about it, but it's been such a big part of this game so far, partner.
Yeah, it's just been domination on the boards, and it makes life a lot easier when you get those second chance points, and Daley's got a steal. Coast to coast for Daley, and one now for the Hokies. Look at her bouncing on the baseline, thrilled with that steal and lay-in.
Yeah, she averaged almost 10 points. Averaged actually 11 points last year at Northwestern. The steal, head up, realizes the defender is at a disadvantage, finishes it through the contact, eyes on the rim from Mel Daley.
Daley at the line trying to complete the three-point play. And she does.
80% free throw shooter in her career.
50 points for the Hokies. The 6th overall meeting between the schools. Virginia Tech has won all 5 of the previous, all here in Blacksburg. Backdoor to Menendez is knocked away. Out of bounds stays with the Runnin Bulldogs.
Again, a nice set play coming out of the timeout right there by Coach Williams. Couldn't complete the backdoor. Last time they completed it and fumbled it out of bounds.
Handoff to Funyun, and then off the screen, a pretty pass and a pretty play from Leggett.
A really nice dribble handoff right there. Hokies didn't get over the top, and Leggett made them pay with a jumper.
Mackey has it on the right side for Daley. The entry to Baker, and then a kick out for Peterson, a little bit short, looking to retrieve that rebound, and it's going to be on the Runnin Bulldogs.
Yeah, Funyun, I think, got that foul. Big collision between her and Kale Peterson.
held on with those 2 early personal fouls. And that one's number 3 here to start the second half. Daley quickly off the inbound, and she's in the air with a beautiful jump shot.
Yeah, nice execution. Just find the opening in the zone. You don't have to run the play if you find the wide open Daley.
Leggett versus Daley. Just to the right of the top of the key. Walker out to Menendez. Shot clock down to 6. O'Funyon the screen and roll. Looked like we might have a hold against Daley.
Yeah, a little ball screen action right there.
Suffren is back in. And Nelson will get a breather. There's Leggett near the top of the key again. Walker trying to feed, and it's not happening for O'Funyon inside. Great seal there by Peterson. To the bucket, the left-handed lay-in is good.
How about that? You got to close out on her. Shot fake and drive to the rim. Nice play by Acker.
Suffren gets the hip check by O'Funyon, and that's her 4th if it's on her.
Yeah, she's headed right onto the bench.
Suffren looking to see if her elbow's okay. And there it is, the personal on Amira. 4 points and 4 fouls, and a ton of time left in this game. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, the ACC Huddle crew will be at the University of Pittsburgh. Get you ready for another full day of football with a 2-hour pregame show. We'll have game previews along with expert analysis and featured stories right here on the ACC Network and the all-new ESPN app.
Pittsburgh has game day up there this weekend.
Nearing the halfway mark here in the third as the Hokies extend their lead, and Menendez has already cut to the baseline, but Acker was thinking she was going to stay on the arc.
Incredulous look by Coach Williams.
That is now 14 turnovers for the Runnin Bulldogs.
Coaches have a way of doing that. I guess Pat Summitt sort of set the bar for that.
What did I just see? Suffren out to Wenzel. Nice pass in the corner for Suffren. Freelon has all the rebounds and adding assists, and Suffren delivers from the baseline.
How good was that hot potato play on that other end with the quick ball movement?
Just no way the defense can capture that. Leggett leans in and backs out. On the switch, it's Freelon on her left side. Crossover. Floats it out to Acker. 7 shot clock. Stutter step for Walker. Crossover goes all the way. That jumper hit the rim, so not a shot clock violation, but the rebound for Tech. Wenzel weaving through the defense. Suffren almost answering again. This time she goes just inside the arc. Peterson inside. And that one goes out of bounds at 4:07 left in the third. There is Hokies 13 of 17 from the stripe to begin this game.
Peterson is a freshman, shot 81%.
Great form there, and she'll be subbed out. Anaya Trent, another freshman, back in. Pressure in the backcourt from Mackey.
Trent, a 4-star signee for Coach Duffy.
Here's Walker into the front court, back to Leggett. Making it hard to try to get a post-up chance for Henriksen.
Nice job by Daley, closing out on Acker.
Leggett on the ball screen. Driving floats, no. And another rebound for Freelon, and she has a career high in boards, shattering her previous mark of 13. She's got 15 now. 3.5 left in the third. Trent goes into the corner. They try to get it inside to Freelon. It's knocked out of bounds by Acker.
Yeah, nice help by Acker right there. Freelon had good position. Acker cut in front of that pass, knocked it out of bounds. Hokies with 13 on the shot clock.
Amina Gray back in for the Runnin Bulldogs. Suffering the bouncer inside, and drawing another foul is Freelon. Great to have her back after missing the last game. And she has looked very, very good with the 15 of the 38 rebounds tonight for the Hokies.
Got off to such a good start on the jump ball in her first game. She gets the tap, runs the floor, they throw it over the top, and she lays it in on her very first touch as a Hokie.
Double-double against Towson, 15 points and 11 rebounds. And if she makes this, she'll be 1 point away. Still 2 points away with the 15 rebounds to another double-double. Acker into the front court left side. Amina Gray. Over to Walker. Now they finally got it inside for Hendrickson, trying to do her work and drawing a late foul from Trent.
Freelon got matched up that time against Nyla Walker. Just about a foot difference in size, but both of them really, really quick.
Here's Sunday afternoon's ACC Network women's basketball doubleheader at 3 Eastern. Georgia Tech hosting Jacksonville. Then Florida State takes on Indiana from Tallahassee. Both are also available on the all-new ESPN app. It's an important play for Gardner-Webb to finally get something started down low. Just shows you how good the Hokies have been, not only on the low blocks, but in transition as Daley drives in and lays it in.
Now Daley in double figures also now for the Hokies.
Gray, pivot foot holds on from the right side. Walker, the stutter step.
Look at that matchup.
Against Freelon, and she goes high off the glass. And
wow.
Splashes it home.
What a play by Nyla Walker.
Quickly, coast to coast, a double-double for Freelon. Beautiful pass.
Okay, you scored on me. I'm going to sprint to the other end and get a layup.
Just erase that 2 points in a matter of seconds.
It was an interesting exchange right there.
That will pay dividends when the ACC play starts. And bouncing off inside, Kilah Martin with the finish.
That's a really nice play. Little spin move.
Daley goes back to Mackey. Daley, three from the corner, another dime for Nelson. And Mel Daley has had a nice game. 6 of 7 from the field.
Nelson now with 7 assists on her way to another double-digit, possibly double-digit assist game.
Kilah Martin, redshirt sophomore. Transfer from St. Francis, turns up and under, and one for Kilah Martin. That's a couple of buckets in a row for the Cambria Heights native.
Yeah, back-to-back really nice plays offensively. Coach Williams learning a lot about this team, who she can count on. Took the contact, kept her eyes on the rim. A three-point opportunity.
Didn't get a chance to play against Mercer, so good for the Runnin Bulldogs to have her back in the lineup. Just 50% on this young season from the stripe. Ball's bounced out of the corner and out of bounds. It'll go to the Runnin Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like Nelson stepped out when she recovered that ball.
The Bulldogs will finally be able to get home November 16th. Their first home game is against Hampton.
Yeah, they've been on this extended road trip, haven't they?
Start things off all 3 on the road, and now this 4th one. 20 on the shot clock, 1:15 left in the third. There's Coach Williams talking to the officials, and half-court setup here for Walker. Acker lost a handle. Did it touch a Hokie? It went off of Wells, according to the official.
Bang, bang play right there. One thing that's been a good trend, we've seen a whole lot less reviews this season. We like that.
That is just awesome if that happens. Walker has the ball knocked away, but maintaining possession, and we've got an illegal screen by Walker. She tries to help out Acker. Great defense to make it difficult for that pass to even happen by the Hokies. Look at the turnover numbers now piling up, and a great sign for Virginia Tech, taking good care of the basketball. There's the floating man-to-man principles from the Runnin Bulldogs, and that leaves a wide open three for Baker that doesn't go, but a big rebound for Wells. Second chance opportunities blocked away by Kilah Martin.
Make her presence felt on both ends.
Here's a three by the Runnin Bulldogs that is short. Suffren feeds it up for Mackey. She'll settle it down here. Shot clock, game clock, about the same here. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter here in Blacksburg. They give her a little bit of room out there. Suffren. Over to Layla, the entry. For Baker. Outside, the three-pointer is beautiful from Mackey.
Mackey Nelson said, listen, I've helped you all score. I'm going to knock one down.
Did Walker get it off in time? Doesn't matter. High off the backboard, and a great way to finish the third quarter for Virginia Tech. Mackey Nelson with the dimes, and Amina Gray, the junior from DeKalb, Illinois, hands off her leg at low blocks. Kilah Martin, she had a nice third quarter, bouncing off of Freelon, and sloppy pass after I bragged about her.
Yeah, that time she was matched up against Freelon down low. Freelon had the size advantage, made her give the ball up. Turnover forced by Virginia Tech.
Carly Wenzel into the front court. On the emblem, hands off for Wells. Swanson has a look. Stutter step for Layla, and contact, no call. Wenzel maintains possession, 5 on the shot clock. Layla's open, 3-ball right side, buried in.
Got a nice looking shot. You give her time to tee it up, she makes a bunch of them.
7 of the last 18 now for the Hokies from outside the arc. Good way to start the first minute of the fourth quarter. Leggett near the baseline. Acker backing up against Swanson. Coming off a screen, Leggett. Wenzel takes it away. Leggett, the long three, desperation with the shot clock. Not close, and we got a lot of contact here, and Wenzel goes down, absorbing that foul against the Runnin Bulldogs.
Wenzel ends up on the floor a lot. She is full of activity. O'Funyon back in the game. Gardner-Webb had been playing basically with Kilah Martin at 5'8" in the post.
Yeah, Acker and O'Funyon both with 4 fouls now for Coach Williams.
And both back in the game.
Wells, the long three. And O'Funyon with the defensive board for GWU. Leggett in the front court again. Kilah Martin gets it back to Leggett. Nice pass on the high-low inside to O'Funyon, and that was a well-done play there for the Bulldogs to get free throws on the foul.
Yep. Ball screen. There's the dribble penetration right there. Quick reversal. The closeout too late, and the bench.
On the replay, all of the Bulldogs were looking the other way.
Sure were. By the time they realized it, Wells was too wide open. And we are a long shot away from bow time. 3 biscuits. We're in the warning zone.
O'Funyon makes that one of 2. It's got to be good for her confidence. She's obviously struggled from the line. 2 minutes in, fourth quarter. The ball tapped to Baker and can't get that one to go. but it gets inside to Freelon. She battles with a Funyun, tries to knock it off a Funyun, and scoops it away. Active hands there from Kilah. Never giving up on that possession.
10 points, 16 rebounds, so active. She doesn't know what it's like not to have a double-double as a Hokie.
Great start to the season for her. There's a tap away, ball's loose, and we're gonna get a foul on Acker, and she's fouled out of the game.
In disbelief.
So Acker finishes in 26 minutes with 11 points and 1 steal, and 3 of her 4 field goals from outside the arc, and that hurts for the Runnin Bulldogs. She's a big part of the offense.
Yeah, did a nice job of keeping them hanging around in the first half from long range.
So now Coach Williams, 30 seconds to decide who's going to change, and see if a Funyun's trying to get a contact lens. And while she gets that contact lens, look at foul trouble for the Runnin Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Acker and O'Funyun, two of the more competitive players, 2 of the people who've had some success. Samyha O'Funyun.
Got her contact back in, and we're ready to go.
And Acker's just a redshirt sophomore. She's got several more years for Coach Terry Williams.
Yeah, she's going to do some damage in the Big South. Swanson. Rebound out to the Runnin Bulldogs. Walker runs the offense up the left side. Martin on the screen and roll. Tap away by Suffren. Powell had it for a moment, loose on the floor. She recovers.
Effort has not been lacking by either side here tonight.
Walker leans in a little bit too hard. She got through the defense, but got a little bit too underneath the rim.
And who else but Freelon comes out of there with it.
Layla Wells all the way in off the glass and rim. Offensive rebound again for the Hokies. By who else than Layla Wells? And a pretty pass inside. Freelon can't get it. And even the putback doesn't go, but she draws the foul. Contact on the play, and she'll go to the line.
Beautiful pass, little shovel pass right there from Baker to Freelon. Freelon misses it, but gets it back again. No surprise.
18 rebounds, Matt. Shattering her career high.
Rebound translates. It just does. I hear NBA scouts talk about that all the time. If you're great, scoring doesn't necessarily translate from college to the NBA, but rebounding does, and I'm sure that's the same for the WNBA.
That's a fundamental of basketball. You get that rebound, and the defense is not set. Second chance opportunities are so much easier. Big free throws there. She'll be subbed out. Monty Jenkins is in for the Hokies. What a night for Freelon. 12 points, 18 boards. And still plenty of time left in the fourth. Walker drives. Rafferty Powell bouncing off of Swanson. Lost the handle too far in front of her. Suffren got the steal, but they'll stop the play with a foul. Free throws piling up, 17 of 22 for the Hokies. That is foul number 4 on Gardner-Webb in the quarter. So 1 away from going back to the line. Swanson the long 3. Hokies have 7 made threes. Runnin Bulldogs with 6. Leggett, not a good decision. And it's showtime at Castle for Suffren. She's had a night. Career high for Suffren. 3 steals in 22 minutes.
Yeah, and you saw Freelon celebrating on the bench, partner, with those 18 rebounds. Only 3 away from the school record held by someone right down the press row from us, one Liz Kitley.
Great to see her on the pregame. What a career she had, and wishing her the best in her recovery. Here is Leggett with 5 on the shot clock. And that one runs short. And Layla Wells had some good minutes here in the second half. Swanson, open three-pointer. Ball's loose on the 4. Peterson's got it. And the possession is saved. And now Layla from the right side. Tons of offensive boards. Really been a big theme tonight. Powell gets the rebound, and we've got a foul against the Hokies. Had a lot of chances on that possession.
Extra possessions. The shooting percentages might not look all that good, but the score looks exactly like what the Hokies wanted.
Just 1 point so far here in the fourth quarter for Gardner-Webb. No field goals in the first 5-13.
Hokies still shooting in the upper 30s.
And the minute I say that, Leggett with a beautiful jumper. She's got double figures now. 10, second player for Coach Williams to go double figures.
Yeah, just a freshman out of Atlanta, South Carolina.
Funyun gets it away from Peterson, but the ball's loose in the middle of the floor. Steal, Wells. 1 on 2. Wells doesn't care. Almost got it to go, but got her own rebound. Peterson trailing and 1.
Wow.
Dale Peterson.
Wells tracked down the miss. Found Peterson coming down the middle. Might have forced that one a little bit, but stayed after it, come away with the ball. Good vision. Here comes Peterson.
Yep, stay in the play, and she does. Good hustle by Layla Wells. Look at that.
Look at it. What a camera shot of that. Up through the contact by Leggett.
And K.L. Peterson with the shooter's touch. She's 12 for 12 from the line this season.
80-some% last year. Trying to better that this
Gonna
season.
say 100% so far this year. Suffren again knocks it away. Swanson coast to coast, lay in and out. Should go to the line on the foul against the Runnin Bulldogs. But the steals starting to pile up, double figures now for Virginia Tech. 10 steals, 4 for Suffren.
Yeah, 21 turnovers now for Coach Williams' team.
Swanson
Hokies
getting
have
some
just
playing time.
Dominated the game. The only thing they haven't done is shoot the ball really well.
Yeah, Swanson likes that. Indiana State against Duke at 7 on ACC men's basketball. North Carolina Central against North Carolina Friday on the ACC networks, ESPN and ESPN app. Jumper inside, staying with it for a Funyun. And it has been up and down here the last few possessions with 3:40 remaining.
Hokies getting some folks a lot of minutes out there. Monty Jenkins, one of the freshmen, getting extended minutes.
Suffren gets it out. Swanson looking for her first field goal tonight, and there it is. Had the free throws and then breaks the ice with the field goal to extend the lead for Virginia Tech.
The Purdue transfer, finally getting that ball in the basket.
And you're speaking of Jenkins. The big steal there. Peterson, look out. Kayla Martin rips it away.
Kayla Martin's had a good second half.
Yeah, she's going to get a lot of playing time for Coach Williams. Leggett will back out against Layla. Leggett fires from the corner. Suffren skies for the board, and look at the speed up the right sideline. Had the ball knocked away, saves it from going out of bounds. Peterson kicks it out. Swanson open three. And the ball knocked around in the paint. Got a held ball possession for the Hokies.
Swanson's had some really good wide open looks, and I love her shot. She puts a lot of air under the ball. Was the freshman record holder for three-point percentage in the Big Ten as a rookie.
Coach Duffy
She's been
getting a lot of players in.
She's been banged up this fall a little bit.
Chapella Bretzel is in for the first time.
Bretzel, a late signee.
Swanson lost the handle, but kicks it to her teammate. Bretzel's open and hits the three.
She really shoots the ball well in practice.
I guess so.
Getting her first game action.
And the bench loving that tray
They went
for
crazy.
the Hokies. A young lady from Slovenia. That has got to be one of the most fun parts of basketball when you see players get a chance and they drop in the three right off the bench.
You want to know how popular a player is? Just watch the bench reaction.
Yeah, they went crazy for Bretzel. Foul on the play at 1:58. It's been a great second half. Hokies led by 17 at the break and have extended plus 41.
Yeah, they just played better and better as the game has gone on and dominated in the paint, on the backboard. Shared the basketball very well.
5 points for Walker tonight. Shooting the three-pointer, so she'll get 3 in a row here. Showing her prowess from the line.
Walker super quick. Two freshman post players looking for each other inside.
Layla Wells, rebound inside for Jenkins, draws another foul. Mina Gray picks up her third personal and more free throws, as we talked about. Hokies now 20 of 25 from the line.
Yeah, 80% ain't bad.
Jenkins will have one more.
That's on you, partner.
I didn't say a word. I'm just stating facts from the box score. I knew you'd give it to me, though. I knew you would. 90 seconds left here for Virginia Tech. Coastal Carolina coming up next in a couple of days. Kayla Martin with a nice crossover, and they're going to call a charge. Great defense again by the Hokies. Layla Wells.
Yeah, Wells can be such a good defender. Long arms, super fast. Kind of a combo guard.
Swanson, see, look at that quick pass down low. That's the way you orchestrate the defense. Peterson trying to get it to Jenkins. Orchestrate the offense for the Hokies. As we mentioned, Coastal Carolina is coming up on the 15th, and then another home game against Niagara before heading on the road, partner.
Yeah, things get difficult after that. At JMU, BYU in the tournament, you could get Vanderbilt, Oregon State, Florida, and Duke. What a stretch Coach Megan Duffy's team is facing after these next two home games.
Stacking the schedule. Going to be a lot of fun for Virginia Tech. And another high-low pass, just a little bit too much on that one from Amani Jenkins.
You know, a year ago, Virginia Tech just barely missed out on the NCAA tournament, right there on the bubble, just maybe one away, and certainly more good players on this team. Very excited about possibly getting back to the dance this year.
Coach Duffy coming in with that resume: 3 NCAA tournament appearances, 3 WNIT in her tenures over the years, WBIT last year with the Hokies. And this 3 out of the corner is good. Nina Gray. And that should be the final shot of the game, as Layla Wells just needs to go across the timeline to run out the clock. Virginia Tech Hokies remain undefeated. They're 3-0 for the first time since 22-23. It's Duffy's first 3-0 start for Virginia Tech. They're 6-0 against Gardner-Webb.